examples of things that we could be doing, a whole list of programs that they suggest and they are strictly recommendations, they are strictly ideas. We can think outside the box and we can do other things.
I have one that I just talked
in that
to.
area.
So the Knights of Columbus, I'm from Canada. Vaughn in Motion is a cancer foundation that was founded by two knights, my elders, Dr. Dorio and Peter, who was the partners. They raise funds for people with cancer, children, in hospitals, and they've been donating for years. Now, the whole concept of the church and like the teachings is marry the old with the new. So the values are taught from the elders to the young, because the young have the backbone to keep pushing on, but you guys have the wisdom. I had just talked to him this morning because I was talking to Brother Babes about it. I created a due diligence company. It was almost like divine intervention, because the people who mentored me, they were all missionaries. I didn't know. Like, Sam Baker was the founder of Baker McKenzie Law Firm. Apparently it was the third largest in the world. My Uncle Coffee was the auditor, the vice chair of KPMG. So I created a company that was supposed to just humanitarian work, help out vet products to make sure people weren't going to get sick for hospital and so forth. Eventually, I earned the trust of like the Marine Corps in the United States, who are doing humanitarian work for products, hospitals asking for products. I was trying to find a way, because the Vaughn in Motion chapter over there, they're willing to give us referrals. Could we do a program where I'm giving the products, making the sales, and donating that to the charity to help the council and to help do community service here?
Yeah, that sounds like something. If you were to get the Knights,
Because I don't have the wisdom, sir.
in a fundraiser type of thing to donate money to that.
I don't have the wisdom or experience to do it, though. That's the problem. Like, I don't know how. I'm not a businessman. I built the concept. I just don't know how to do it. Because right now, I even have the check. I sold like 3 cases. I bought them at $40. I sold them at $160. But there's money. It's something that we can help, because of the reason I realized is I had this talk with Brother Babes. A lot of people struggle financially, and because it costs money to come to to donate, right, or to come to the events that these gentlemen are doing excellent work coordinating, a lot of them who aren't financially sound can't even afford to come pay for it. So I figured, if we can become self-sustaining, could we not bring the people in ourselves by like using those proceeds, like, because you want to bring them back to Christ?
It would probably be something that would need to be discussed at a business,
At an office
at a planning meeting, right?
Yeah, we would
Yeah.
have to detail any of that in a planning meeting for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ideas like that for new things that we could get involved in, that you could get the Brother Knights involved in, maybe even to get set something up, to get something organized, to get the whole parish involved in.
It recruits the young
those would be
kids
great.
too.
That'd be something great.
So a lot of the young children, because we were trying to find out how to get kids or younger people to join. So when I first founded this, a lot of people who don't have education or don't know anything, like, the kids who don't have parents, because Jesus was the father of the fatherless. That's what the Bible says. So if he's the father of the fatherless, people are guided by the Bible and by the elders to embrace them. So a lot of these kids who have never heard the word of Christ, they would they're lost souls. But when you give them an opportunity, so now they can help make some money for themselves and their families, a referral program. Well, now you're helping those kids come here because you've given them a sense of belonging, an area where they can prosper in a healthy community.
Yeah, and that's clearly not something that you're going to do in the next couple of weeks.
It took me 6
even
years.
in the next week, a month or 3 months, but it's something that you could certainly look into doing as a council
God bless you, sir.
in the future, for next year.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we are asked, and some of these events, blood drives, even hosting hospitality Sundays for the parish, and things like that can all go on the, as long as we're doing it as a group and we're actively involved and actively contributing to it, those are the things that we can put on our report to say, here's what we're doing as Knights, here's what we're doing for the parish, here's what we're doing for the community,
Yes, sir.
here's what we're doing to to enhance our faith, to enrich the faith of our members of our parish, the men of our parish. Here's what we're doing for our families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick's mentioned this before, and one of the questions we had was, so he has his business, and he donates money to us. We're not a 501c, so he couldn't write that off of his tax.
We are a 501c8.
I don't know what that means, sir. I'm not an accountant.
Eight.
Eight.
We are a fraternal organization. So yeah, donations to our council cannot be, like you said, you can't write them off as
I don't,
deductions.
don't need to,
under
don't need,
taxes.
it's not about the money. I don't even need the
But-
deduction.
yeah,
It's a
that's
donation to
Yeah,
help the
that's
cause.
what- yeah.
I don't even need the
Yeah.
deduction. But the thing is that like the idea that it's humanitarian work. Like you're helping, if we're already going to hospitals to protect people who are like against abortion,
Absolutely.
they need it. The kids with cancer who are dying, who need support.
Absolutely.
COVID destroyed the economy and all the taxpayers' money because all of these people were just price gouging. The police department, when I went to them in the city here in Glendale Heights, these price gougers were charging the city $16 a box for gloves. I'd buy them, sir, at $2.
Yeah.
Still, $3 now. So,
Yeah,
we should bring
absolutely.
it
All
up.
those things.
Come to the next planning meeting.
and channel the money
We'll-
towards
we'll
the
hash
church.
out some details.
Yeah.
Especially like when we have less and less support now for the church.
Yeah.
Use that to help the church and grow, shed light in the community.
Absolutely. Those are the things that we are asked to get involved in, to help with, to do those kinds of things. Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
So, and then of course, like I said, we need to report that we've done it. We just need, and it's a simple report. We did these 4 activities to help our council, our parish members increase their faith. We did these 4 activities to help strengthen the families. We did these 4 activities for for pro-life or for life, culture of life type of events, blood drives, cancer
Charitable
support.
causes. Yes, sir.
And then so we just need to fill out the paperwork and get those submitted. Hopefully, to state this month, to Supreme by June. The other part of the other state goals that are given to us are our charitable goals. There's the 5 charities that we're asked to contribute to. The Newman Fund, we have contributed to the Newman Fund. Some of the members of our council have contributed on their own. We haven't quite reached our goal, but we've contributed at least. The ID drive, I know you guys did the ID drive. Did you send your ID money in? 'Cause
We did, and then we made some spend, that was last year though, we did some spend down.
Yeah,
We did not do the ID drive this year, that's right.
Oh, you did not?
Yeah, we did.
I thought you did. I thought you
Oh, that's
did.
right.
They were over at Jewel. Remember, and St. Isidore was at one end of Jewel, we were at the other.
Yeah, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you sent that report
We
in.
did do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna make sure that you sent that report in. The vocations goal, you
I'm sure
promoted
Ron took care
raffle
of
tickets,
that.
the vocations raffle
Yeah.
tickets, and you made more than enough to cover your goal on the vocations. The other 2 are the charitable activities, the General Assistant Fund and the Pro-Life Fund, the Life Fund for the state. I think your goals for those are like $71.50 each.
Yeah.
And according to the spreadsheet that was last updated March 1st, you haven't done those yet, so it might be good to,
Which one was that?
the General Assistant Fund and the the life fund.
Oh, okay.
So, and all those things are part of the Illinois, like I said, Illinois goals, Illinois SP7, that is basically due now. And the, all those contributions to those charitable funds by the end of the month. You also, I think, I don't think you've actually appointed, I don't think you've actually named your charity ambassador for the state, and that's something that should be done. The charity ambassador, the job of the charity ambassador is just to kind of monitor those 5 state funds